process. It was just kind of, but it's easy to wing it when you're really passionate about what you're talking about. And I love those guys, appreciate them. What they did here is amazing, and we'll all remember that forever. And it was kind of neat. We had a great moment Wednesday night when we did the ring ceremony with our team, but to be able to kind of separate our guys, our seniors, and put them in front of a crowd like that was really neat. I was very hopeful we'd have a great crowd, and so that was pretty special. One more time to be able to call their name and to hear the roar of the crowd for each one of those seniors. And Jordan and Artavis couldn't be here today, but they certainly wish they could have. And just proud of them, appreciate them, and thought it was a pretty cool moment and a good way for them to get their rings instead of just stop by the equipment room and pick it up.
Is there an update on Noah Green?
Yeah, Noah, and I thought we had talked about that at some point in the spring, but Noah has taken a medical. He decided that back in December. It's a decision that he made. Those of you close to the program, y'all know he's had some health issues and some just some intestinal things and stuff that he was born with, and he's had a couple of surgeries, and that was a big loss for us because Noah's a good football player, but he's still in the program, and Logan Tisch as well. Logan Tisch is another one, a walk-on for us, but very important part of our program. And both of those guys aren't going to be able to play anymore, but they'll still be a part of what we're doing on a day-to-day basis.
I know you've talked about going back to normalcy and turning the page away from the national championship, but I mean, were you able to do that in the spring? Can you do that with the label of defending national champion on your back?
Yeah, we don't have any label of defending national champion. I mean, if we had Deshaun and Mike and Artavis and Dahlman and Ben, then we might if we had them all back. But we don't. We're a new team, and so we're on a new journey, and our guys have a good mindset. For us, it's always about what's next, and that's just how we approach it. So start over, and those plays that won last year, we got to go make them again to have a chance.
Time for a couple more.
So look forward to it.
Coach Hunter Johnson had a rough start to the game, but then he dropped that 30-yard touchdown pass in the bucket for overtime. What does that tell you about his mental toughness?
Oh, he's going to be a great football player. He's got everything you could want. He's one of those guys I think was, okay. But we had a couple snap issues, timing of the motions, but he's had a really good spring. He's had a lot on him, and to be able to go out there and process everything that our quarterbacks have to do. Again, that's for him and Zarek for the first time. That is a great teachable opportunity and something that next time they get out there in that situation, they'll be much more prepared.
What was it that Kelly was dealing with exactly on his pinky?
What's that?
Kelly's pinky, what was it?
Tore a tendon right on the end, and so had to splint it up, and he wanted to keep playing, so he just taped it up, splint it up, and went on through it.
And how long will he miss?
He's not going to miss anything. Spring's over, but we've got a couple weeks of weightlifting, and then they have discretionary time. They finish school finals, and then they got a couple weeks off before summer one starts. So he'll be ready to go when we get back, but they'll just splint it up, or you can't bend it, so it'll stay straight, and should be fine.
Not a lot of schools have their quarterbacks go live in the spring game. Each team had just one sack. Is that kind of an indication of how athletic those quarterbacks are?
Yeah, absolutely, and that's a game changer. It's good for your defense too. Just kind of exposes them a little bit, and some of those sacks, quick whistles aren't really sacks. Some of those tackles for loss aren't really tackles for loss, and I think it just helps everyone, have a little bit different sense of urgency and get better. And so we went 3 days this spring, and again, if we didn't have this type of competition going on, we probably would. Obviously, didn't do that with Deshaun, but Kelly is pretty special with his feet. As you can see, he can make a lot of plays, and he can make a lot of plays with his arm. But those other guys can too, and so it just was. They really wanted to do it. So I love that about our group. I love the mindset of that quarterback room. And the good news is we got some guys, and when it all shakes out, hey, best guy's gonna win the job, and whoever runs out there for the Tigers, we'll be prepared to win, no doubt.
Thank you, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
Okay, appreciate